I'm Brian.
I'm Debbie.
And we are the Buffalo Bourbon Enthusiasts. We're going to look at our favorite bottles of the year.
Just that we bought this year.
Yeah, and we had to have tried them. Did you know that?
Yeah, I think there's one that might be iffy.
And we tried to break them down into price ranges. All right, stick around and, see what they are. All right, so our first range, what's our first range?
75 and under.
75 and under.
It was a tough one because I had a lot on my list.
Yeah, I mean, we have a lot of bottles that are 75 and under. And I wouldn't think that because it seems like we just buy all these high allocated bottles, but not true.
Well, that says that the cheaper bottles I like better.
Or we just open those and don't open the higher bottles.
Possibly.
There's a lot to choose from. And
we did buy a lot of things that haven't opened yet, so we don't know.
True. Okay. Do you want to show your bottle first?
Yes. Mine is Rebecca Creek.
Yeah.
$56. I love this bottle.
I
I love the bottle. I love the taste.
It is delicious.
It's a good one.
I did rearrange the basement and moved them, and she had to hunt this one down. It was in a different location. I bet she don't know why I put it there.
Because it's a short bottle on the short stack.
I tried to put like all the double oaked bottles in that section. Might not make sense to the normal person. I probably won't be able to find it in a month from now. All right. And by the way, these are prices that we paid for them. It's not MSRP, right? It's just what we paid for them before tax.
Yes.
Okay. My bottle. And ooh, look, the plastic came off. This is Stag 24A.
Now, see, that'd be a tough one because that's in almost every price range we have.
It's all over the board, but I think most of the time it's under 100, right? So it could fall in the next price range. I got this one for $65 at Amherst Street Wine and Liquors. So I've seen...
I got mine at Midnight.
Midnight Liquors. Herman is the only store, I believe, that carries Rebecca
And it sold
Creek.
out fast.
Yeah. And Brian Fabiano and his crew, they just bought tons of those bottles. We're doing okay with what we got here.
That's good.
Okay. Well, let's move on to our next
Number 2?
range.
All right.
Number 2.
All right. Our second category was 75 to 100. You want to go first?
Okay. So I don't know if I'm breaking the rules here. Deb knows me. I always break the rules, right? I'm always trying to cheat in blinds. I'm always trying to get some kind of edge. Don't play games with me. Parties
Oh my God, don't play games with them.
Oh my God, parties broken up early because we played games. All right, so Deb has the right to veto this. This is the double-barreled pumpernickel rye. This was recommended by Jason C. from the Mash and Drum. I got it, and what they do is they rebarrel the Middle West Spirits pumpernickel rye, and this is phenomenal. Now, why am I breaking the rules? This comes in at exactly $100, but of course I had to get it shipped. So are you going to factor shipping into the cost?
No.
Okay, so she's saying I'm legit because I had a plan B. I had Bombergers as my plan B, which is awesome. I was ready to go. She was going to squash it. Mentioning the Mash and Drum.
But really, it should be $99.99 in this category.
You see how I got it broken up here, right? You look at the ranges.
Well,
again.
then the next range is 100 to 125. This was 75 to 100.
No. It's 101 to 125.
Oh, not on my paperwork. That's how I wrote it.
You wrote it wrong.
Okay. Of course I did.
This was, I think Jason C. blinded 16 or 20 or 15 ryes, and this one came in 4th. So this is a phenomenal rye. It's one of my favorites. Argument number 1 between the boss and I in the books for this video. What is yours?
All right. Mine is Nulu in a Jacaria finish. double oaked. This was I believe it's a pick out of East Avenue, Rochester. Sam Dumas. Love this.
Really good.
But I will say, we did go to the Nulu distillery, tried it there. It was a little different tasting there because I thought we were going to get another bottle. But who knows, any given day. But this is really good.
This one I thought was better.
And that was $97.
And jackfruit, right? The official name, but then they say jackfruit.
Yeah.
Is it jackfruit? I don't know. I think so.
I think so.
You Google it. All right, next category coming up. Our next range is 101 to 125. Who's going to show their bottle first?
I'll go first.
All right.
Mine is, I'm seeing a pattern here with me. Michter's Toasted Barrel Bourbon. Double oak. Yeah. You know what I like?
Double oak toasted.
This came in at $119. Tough to get.
And we're down pretty far, but we do have a backup.
I think we got both of them in raffles.
Correct. Now, one thing I've noticed since doing these end of the year lists was my bookkeeping was pretty shoddy, missing a lot of bottles. I know I had 3 of these and I've only seen 1 on the list, but I know, because my mind's like a steel trap, that what I paid for this was $120. And
yeah.
Deb doesn't care for this as much. You wouldn't have picked this anyways.
No.
But when I went back to it, it was just like really, and I don't get those flavor notes a lot, like, for Old Forester or banana or the nuttiness. This was really super nutty tasting and interesting to me. So I'm going to throw this up here, the Coy Hill, and this is coming in at 128 flat.
Nice.
All right. On to the higher.
This is where it gets tougher. Alrighty, now we're getting a little tougher here. This price range was $126 to $150. And what did you pick?
And I saw the bottle she grabbed, which tells me that earlier I misspoke about something.
No, you didn't. It was at a good price, but I like the other one better in that price range than this.
Yeah, okay. And I'm going to be the same way. I'm going to take the lower priced one because mine occurred twice too.
Okay.
All right.
What'd you pick?
George C. Stagg. 145. Falls in that price range. Now, the other one is $250. I am not going to select it twice for this video. I know that's pretty unreasonable, but
got lucky.
That's my story, and I'm sticking to this pick. Deborah Ann?
Mine? Bomburgers. That one we paid $130 for.
Delicious.
Yeah, that's a good one. I like that. It's not double oaked.
Oh, I know. But it is really like rich and kind of chocolatey, if my memory, which earlier I said is a steel trap. And I'll be drinking this one alone because, this isn't Deb's favorite, if you recall the video. Okay, the next ranges are going to be tougher. So stick around and see how those are going to play out. All right, we're back, and things are running pretty smoothly, so Deb isn't going to smash me today. But you have to smash that like button, subscribe to the station,
and ring the bell for notifications.
And do me a favor. In the description below, click on the link to the Patreon and check out what we offer.
All right, my turn. I go first.
Yeah, sure. Tell them what the
150 to 175. We were getting tough here. I thought we had so many more bottles. Well, we do have some we hadn't opened, so that's gonna be tough.
We're a little tight with opening them, I guess.
This one, I don't know if you could really call it a bourbon, but
it doesn't have to be a bourbon.
Found North. Yum. We seem to like everything from Found North.
I know.
Cool bottle, great distillery.
And we have a bunch of that we have to open still. It's a shame, Probably because they're ultra rare. We didn't open them. All right, Deb's going to hate me on this next
Oh, wait,
pick.
wait, we paid $156 for that.
$156. Not bad. Deb's going to be like, call BS on me on this one. But I did open this bottle at a later date with some friends, and I enjoyed it more than when we actually reviewed it.
Okay.
All right. So coming in at $157.
Oh, that's all right.
Blanton's straight from the barrel.
That was a good price on that one.
Yeah. And we got, all different price ranges going all the way up to $200. We didn't care for, maybe because my expectations were so high, we didn't care for it as much when we first reviewed it, but it's getting down low, and we got to open up the other one to see if we can tell the difference. All right, not too shabby.
Almost there. One more.
We got 2 more categories.
2 more?
Oh, yeah. Did you miss
Oh, yeah.
one?
No, I'm good.
Oh, okay. See, everyone comments that she's the organized one. I think we're finding other ways. All right, we're at the 176 to 200 range, and Deb and I did not discuss these beforehand, but as we're grabbing our bottles, I am taking a sneak peek at what she's grabbing off the shelves.
And I could have grabbed his easily, too.
All right, what do you got here?
Give me the Nulu.
Whoa. We're going to let that one slip by.
Nulu. Single barrel. This is a pick out of East Avenue, Sam Dumas. He calls this one the Stag Killer. Got the little Stag Killer thing because it beats George T. Stag. And hands down, it did for me.
On the live stream, it beat last year's George T. Stag, Heaven Hill 18, and Russell's 15.
And it was a pricey little bugger, about $190.
Yeah, so
but worth it.
I had a whole bunch of bottles in my hand, I remember, and I love this one. I'm like, how much? And I'm like, I'll take that one.
First, we're going to take 2. Then we found out how much. We said, we'll just take 1.
And I got one from the competition. I do have a backup of this. This is the Nulu Hazmat that I got from Baytown, coming at 141.4. You can see I put a pretty good dent in
Does not drink that at all.
And really nice, if I remember, chocolatey, sometimes vanilla, whatever mood I'm in. I've shared this and sampled it, so,
it's a good one.
I'm pretty free with this. And Dave Vogel saying, I know I shared this with him, and I can't remember if he said he'd put a cube in it or not. That's okay if you did. I'm pretty sure he enjoyed it, though. All right.
Good one.
Our last category coming up.
All right, we're back. Just a little shout out. Some people were asking where we got this from. Our friend Haas's wife, Jules, has a little business where she makes things like this and all kinds of stuff. This is on a slate. Anybody interested, just shoot it out to us. We'll let you know how to get one.
All right, guys, let me know if this happens to you. You have something and you set it down and then it magically disappears. Now, if there's only 2 of you in the house and you didn't touch it, I mean...
He thinks he didn't touch it, and I didn't see it. He's a finger pointer.
So I had my list all ready to go, and I had to scramble to redo this list before the video, and it just dawned on me that for the last one, I could have picked the 13th Colony Double Oaked. That's tough because
but we didn't.
We traded for
Yeah,
it. So
we
if we
didn't
were
buy
going
it.
with the 180, it would have fallen in that range. I don't know. I might like the Nulu Hazmat better anyways.
I do.
I am quite fond of that. All right. Leave a comment below if your wife moves stuff on you and you... Yeah. She's gritting her teeth there. All right.
I'll go first.
This is 200
Yeah,
and above.
this was a tough one. For me, it was the Barrel Gold. Actually, we bought this in a combination allocated thing with the straight from the barrel. I don't want to tell you what I can't tell you what we paid for it because it was a bundle, but it's very good. We opened it up with a bottle share after we had a little too much. And
it was probably around $350, $360-ish there, which is under what they have been charging, but
I like the barrel products.
Yeah. Okay, mine was tough. because I was going back and forth between this one and the one you mentioned, and it was really tough. And I'd have to try them both again to determine which one do I really, really like. But they call me Tater McFish, so I went with the Tater bottle of Russell's Reserve.
15.
And we got this for $2.39. So
It was a good price.
that was a pretty good price. The Cowboy Bourbon, I like also.
I prefer this.
You do?
Yeah,
Yeah. The Russell's 15?
I think so.
Oh, interesting. Because she doesn't really care for this. Okay. Well,
I'd have to do it again.
we're going to have to do it again. All right. So are we ready to leave comments?
We're ready to leave comments.
All right. Leave a comment below on our choices and how we decided to do this video. Thanks for watching.
And remember, bourbon is for sharing. Share this video. Cheers.
Thanks, everyone.